I'll never meet Eric the Red except in a hammock between two trees. But I dream about going out a Viking and plundering where I
Hello there, my name is Fame Harper, and allfreecrochet.com asked me to share with you how to make a necklace. And this necklace, this is the start of it, is made with sequins and crochet thread. And it's a good project for beginners because the only stitch you need to know is how to do a chain stitch. So, won't you join me and we'll make a necklace? You'll need some sequins. I chose blue and a bigger size of purple. You can pick any color you like. The necklace has 10 strands, so what I was aiming for is 5 blue and 5 purple. And it takes this lovely 100% crochet cotton, or whatever, says it's size 10, whatever similar crochet cotton you have will work. And right here we have a hook. This is a size E. Wait, a size B crochet hook. You'll also need go ahead and thread your needle, and onto your needle thread 12 sequins in your first choice of color. In this case I'm using purple. And if you're not a sequin person, you can also use small beads instead. So go ahead and thread on 12. This is for the 3-foot strand. I'm going to make 5 of these. Go ahead and push the sequins down a little bit ways to get out of your way, because this starts with a chain 50. Leave yourself about a 6-inch tail. Make a slip knot to put it onto the needle. Now there's lots of ways to hold tension on your crochet. My favorite method is to wrap around my pinky, go over the back of my fingers, and use these two to pinch it. That way I can control the gauge. And you're going to want to hold on to your little tail there. So get a hold of it and start chaining like so. And you're going to do 50. Now I've chained 50, and I'm going to slide up just one sequin right up to where I need it. Get those other ones out of the way so I can wrap around again, and chain 1 just to catch the sequin. I'm not going to count that number. Now I'm going to chain 10 between each sequin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep moving your fingers up to keep the tension on there. 10. There. Now, I'm going to add one more sequin and get the other ones out of the way. And you're just going to keep going like that until you get to the last sequin on your string. Okay? After you reach the last sequin, chain 50 to match the 50 at the beginning, and then hold both ends up like so. Match those first sequins and make sure the lengths match. You might have to take out a stitch or two to match them up. This one's a little short, so I need to add a few more to that. Once you even it out, go ahead and trim your thread. Leave about a 6-inch tail. Take your hook, pull that tail through, and go all the way through. Otherwise your crochet will unravel. Give it a tug to tighten it, and you're done with another strand. Careful you don't tangle it up. For the shorter strands, we're going to do exactly the same thing. Start with chain 50. The only difference is between each sequin you're going to put 8 stitches instead of 10. Okay, just like before, go ahead and string 12 onto the strand. Okay, chain 50, slide up a sequin, and this time there's only 8 between each sequin for the shorter strands. 1, 2, 3. And then after 8, you're going to slide up another sequin. Now that I've finished all 10 strands of my crocheted necklace, I need to put some sort of clasp on the end. And I've decided to go with a special clasp made for fiber called braiding clasps for like a hemp necklace or any kind of rope type necklace. And if you have something else handy that you think will work, just use whatever's logical. You just have a little hole to put the braid in, and then you smash it down slightly and you put a drop of glue in there to hold it. This necklace is fairly long, so if you're a petite person or you just like a shorter necklace, you can adjust it easily by only crocheting 40 at the beginning and end of each row instead of 50. Here I've gathered all the ends together on one end. So there's 10 ends, they should all be there. And then even them up as best you can. Tie an overhand knot. I'm going to probably do that off camera. Let's see if I can get a hold of it. Oh, there we go. And then carefully snug it down so that it's right at the end of the crochet. Get them all in there. And then once you get it all together, tighten it up. And then do the same thing on the other end. Alright, there we go, that's better. And then just tighten it down. And this has to be small enough to fit into your claspy thing. So keep that in mind if you go buy some. I think that'll fit perfectly. And cut the ends off close to the knot on both sides, and then put your clasp on. Then put a drop of glue into your claspy thing. If it's easier, you can use metal cones. Just pick whatever you have on hand that is easy for you. And then I'm going to push the end in there, and it's got little teeth on there to hold it. I'm going to squeeze it shut with the cord in there. And then I'm going to crimp it with my pliers and let it dry. Now when the glue's dry, you're done. And there we go. Came out in the sun so you could see it sparkle. I like it. Have fun making one. Thanks for viewing. Toodles!
I'll never meet Eric the Red except in a hammock between two trees. But I dream about going out a Viking and plundering where'er I please. For I'd rather die a warrior's death with an axe right through my heart than lying on a gurney with an ugly nurse writing vitals on my chart. I never rode the steps with an angry Mongol horde, but I think of it a lot to keep from being born.